Hey everybody, let's talk about one of my favorite movements for specifically like for warming up, but also just for building shoulder stability, the hanging scap pull down, or a scapular retraction as you might see it called. And we're going to talk about some modifications you can make for that movement. Let's say you don't want to hang from a pull-up bar, maybe you don't have a pull-up bar, or you're just working on building some stability from the beginning anyway, right? So a couple things we're going to talk about are how to do an assisted with a step stool, a box, a bench, etc. For a full hanging position, and we'll talk about some banded variations as well. So first, what is a scap pull down? What is a scap retraction? It's the idea of, from a hanging position, that I can't really get my hands fully around this tree branch anyway, but I am trying to pull shoulder blades down. If I were hanging from a pull-up bar, I am pulling my torso up towards that bar with just a shoulder blade movement. My shoulder blade is sliding down the back, like so. Okay, so that's the goal movement. That is the root movement that we're gonna branch off from. Ways that we can change that up: we can use a step stool, we can use a box, we can use a bench to assist with taking some body weight off of the shoulder. I'm up onto the step, and the same premise. I am pulling shoulder blades down along the back. What if I want to use a band? Still doable. I'm going to grip high up on that band, pull shoulder blades down, like so. If I want to use a loop band instead of a handled band, instead of a tube, if you will, I'm going to step forward a little bit so that I've got tension on that band, bracing through the core, pulling down. The only trouble here is it's a pretty small range of motion, so I'm not getting a ton of engagement. So what I can do is I can start with that shoulder blade and end with a small pull down. Start shoulder blade, end with a pull down, right? The goal here isn't maximum weight being moved, it's a small muscle group, so we're looking for small muscle engagement. So we don't want to add a ton of weight. We don't want to pin down at 200 and try to crank down on a scap pull down on a cable machine. That's not going to do us much good. We're looking for small movement through that shoulder blade to engage, so we can build up overhead stability. We can build overhead strength, overhead pulling strength. So those are a few variations on scap pull downs, scap retractions.